So tell us your names and where you're from.
I'm Dale Corrigan, I'm from Failsworth Youth Centre.
I'm Jake Lockwood, I'm from Failsworth Youth Centre.
Tell us what you've done.
We've been filming around Moston Brook, filming the wildlife and seeing what wildlife there actually is around there.
Did you find a lot of wildlife?
Yeah, we found a lot of wildlife around there, like moths, bees, spiders, ants. There was some flowers, grass. It's quite a lot.
Was there more than what you expected? Yeah?
A lot more.
A lot more.
Was there any part of the wildlife in particular that you liked, you concentrated on?
Mainly the moths and the bees we concentrated on, yeah.
What was good about the bees?
Just like how they acted, like getting the pollen and landing on the flower, getting the pollen and then flying off to another flower, such things like that.
Jake, what was your favourite bit of the wildlife?
The moth.
The moth. Why was the moth your favourite?
Because it was friendlier than the bee. Well, I saw a moth and it was on Dale's hand and then he passed it over to me and then it crawled on my hand for a bit and then I put it back on the branch.
Was that cool?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so this is when we was walking around Moston Brook and there was them butterflies that used to call Bobby, weren't it?
We're a moth, not a butterfly.
Yeah. Oh, it's a love art.
The caterpillar's making a love art.
How cute is that?
That is quite cute.
Stick insect. Fantastic insect.
That's a flower, that. You don't get many of them.
That's an older beetle.
High five. It's like shiny and green, like the grass. There's a mushroom. No, it's not. There's a butterfly.
That was the sponge where Jake was talking to.
Jake made a lot of friends, didn't he? He really discovered the nature.
Surprised we didn't name them.
It's called Swanee the Swan.
Why is it going into the boat? I mean, you've been looking at it. Hello?
Literally 5 minutes to spare, that would be fantastic. But I mean, if you think
It's weird with its leg on its back.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
till 2:30, yeah. Yeah.
Right, okay. Now, you want to film bees and how they get the pollen. Where do they get them from? Most of the flowering plants. Now, at this point in time in the summer, the flowering plants on here tend to be Himalayan balsam, a lot of yellow ragwort, willow herb. Now earlier in the spring you've got a lot more flowers. You've got bluebells, small yellow plants like lesser saladine. There might be a few daffodils.
That's a white-tailed bumblebee. It's got a
Collecting
white
pollen.
tail.
the way you do that is to make sure that you don't
Cute, aren't they, really? There's another bee.
Collecting pollen
Got a
again.
white tail as well.
Do you take it at the beach when you're walking around?
Oh yeah, I do, yeah. You can see foxes.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're doing ours.
I
We're
know.
focusing, watch your back, Adam. We're focusing ours predominantly on bees, making a documentary. This is what the project's all about. We're doing a lot on bees. Have you noticed anything about bees in the area? Really? I'll put you on the spot there.
I've probably noticed a few, but nothing in particular. I'm not a bee expert or anything.
No, yeah.
So, but I do notice them about.
Yeah. I
With the
think
other insects.
we were saying before that when you're walking around places like this, you don't very often just stop and look at the bees, but we stopped before and looked at some heather that had about 50, 60 bees on. And it was just really interesting just to look at all the different types. There were like about 7 or 8 different species of bees.
Cute.
Isn't this where the snake was going to come and get you as well?
Yeah. The anaconda in the flowers. Can't remember the last time I saw an anaconda in the Moston Brook.
There's an anaconda coming straight at you, so...
It's weird, you can see its little legs in it, like gripping onto the flower. Look at that. Just take like a like 360 around the plant. There's another one. Is that white tailed, that, yeah?
No.
Yeah.
It's a stripy bum.
Yeah.
Hey, my name's Dale.
Grassroots filming the bees with the beehives. There's so many bees in that.
Did you have good fun there, Tasha, with all the bees?
I was actually behaving.
Ah.
I got inside the gate and that's it.
Yeah, I got over to the beehives. There was only one actually because the others had died. Because he said someone left the roof off or something.
And if they get too cold or anything like that, they just die.
I remember telling them when we went for that first meeting that all them honeycombs are all like made by themselves. They don't even start off like that.
No, they don't.
It just starts off as a drain. They make all the honeycombs as well.
A nice number. That was really heavy.
You
That.
tried some of the honey at Moston Brook.
Yeah, we tried some honey. And it was horrible.
It'd be nice if you liked honey, I bet.
Hiya, we're part of the group that's done the Moston Brook filming project where we've been out and filmed around Moston Brook. We decided to focus on bees because it was just something that we picked up on the first time we went, and there was loads of them that it'd be a really easy focus.
And basically the message we're trying to get out is that bees are good for the environment, and we've learned that they are friendly and we'd be lost without them.
Yeah, I've got a few thank yous I'd like to do on the Oscar nomination form. I'd like to thank Grassroots, especially Sarah, the manager, for organising us to go there and do some filming. I'd like to thank the people who came to Moston Brook so we can interview them, so the dog walkers and things like that. I'd like to thank Anne Bates, who's the Moston Brook project officer, for facilitating the project in general and just for being a fantastic support worker. I'd also like to thank Kath, Nat and Gary, who are the 3 youth workers who ferried us to Moston Brook and supported us with the filming and all that sort of stuff, and there are 3 people we wouldn't have been able to do the project without. We'd also like to thank Matthew from Greater Manchester Ecology Unit, who's assisted us in putting the video together, editing the video in the end, and putting all the sound and all that together, so thank you to him too. I'd like to thank Dave, last but not least, who was the wildlife expert that supported us in getting to know what the bees were and the different types of butterflies.
And one last person is Derek, the beekeeper, who helped us see the bees. And
yeah. I'd like to thank the anaconda as well, Moston Brook. That made it much. And the sticking set, yeah, the phantom one, we both without that, wouldn't we? So yeah, that's all folks, and don't forget to behave!
Yes!
Just one last thing, have you enjoyed it?
Yeah, really enjoyed it, yeah.
Would you do it again?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
When it was warm, yeah. I do it when it was warm. If it was warm.
Yeah, it was when we started.
It was when we started, I got really cold.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Mum! Mum!
Hey Mum, I'm on TV!
Hey Mum! Hey Mum!